Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. What is today? The 17th. June the 17th. 5:06 a.m. here in Hampstead, Maryland. It's 61 degrees. Feels good out. And I'm surprised I'm ahead of schedule because I actually did get caught up in a little bit of a traffic. Sat for about 5 minutes waiting for the construction. So that construction that we've been seeing the signs for, that started last night. Now it says it's 8 to 5 a.m. So hopefully it will not impact our trip to Lenny's, but you never know. It might. So let's get Rosie going. Here we go. Rosie, wake up. Wake up, pumpkin.
Connected to YouTube Livestream XVNK2WY4C.
Good morning, Rosie.
Connected to YouTube Livestream XVNK2WY4C.
C. By the way, that's not C like the letter. The code was SEA at the end, so she sees it as C. She's funny. She's a funny girl. All right. So here we go. We got 2 deliveries, Lenny's and What a Day. Lenny's is pretty late today. What a Day's is kind of normal. And they're both in the van, so we're good to go. We're a little bit early, but we're going to go anyway. Here we go. Seatbelts on, lights on for safety. And here we go. Out to pursue some happiness. I think we're ready to roll. I got my thermal cup today. So my coffee's going to be hot for the whole trip. That's a good thing. All right, here we go. So I don't know what we're going to hit. I mean, Wednesdays are pretty normal commuting. It's a TrafCon. Well, maybe TrafCon 4. Maybe. Nah, I don't even know if it gets to 4. It's still TrafCon 5. We got a low level. It was a little group of commuters, but that's it, right? So it's all the way down. It's when we get close to the end of our trip on Route 30. So it's down there where we normally go off toward the highway or we go into downtown Reisterstown, if you know that area I'm talking about. The road's been kind of rough down there, so I'm glad they're starting there. They had it down to 1 lane, so it was kind of like I had to sit there and wait, you know. Our side of the traffic had to wait for the other side to get through. And it was only 5 minutes or less that I waited there this morning. So it's not really a problem. But if it gets past 5 and they don't have it opened up, it could affect us. I don't know. We're going to find out. Today's the day. That part of the road really did kind of need the most work. So I hope they are planning to completely just repave it, like instead of trying to patch it up, because they've tried to patch it up a couple of times in the section where they patch the road. It just what would you call that? It comes up, like the patching comes up and out. Then it seems to get worse after they do that. Like the area that they patched becomes unpatched and the hole gets bigger somehow. So maybe they're going to finally just kind of like do the whole thing. Since our traffic got held up for a little bit on the way up, we ended up just traveling sort of in that little group for the whole trip. Go, 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 go. There's too many decisions I gotta make.
New York gal says good morning, Craig. Now New York gal says blue skies and sunshine.
Yes. Good morning, New York gal. How's it going? You're up early? Yeah, so far the skies look pretty nice. Sunrise is coming. It's getting brighter.
New York gal says been awake since 1 already showered eating ice cream.
That's about when I woke up. I fell asleep last night. I ended up getting pretty good sleep last night. So I woke up, I think I was like between 1 and 1:30 is when I woke up, and I just did go back to sleep.
New York gal says I went to bed like at 6 lol woke at 1 went for short walk outside but too dark.
Yeah, it's dark at 1 o'clock. That's true. It's pretty light though now. By like 5 o'clock, it's actually pretty light out. It's surprising. I think we've only got another week or so, right? Today's the 14th. Yeah, so a week from now will be the longest sunlight day of the year. After that, it'll start getting a little bit darker. I think our gas prices are about the same. So yeah, so this morning, I don't know if you were on when I was saying I come the other way on this road, and the work that they're doing is supposed to be from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. And last night they were working on the road. So they had one section of the road down to 1 lane, and we sat there for maybe 5 minutes at the most. But heading this direction, because this is the way, I don't know, 80-90% of the traffic is going this time in the morning. Now they said that it ends, they're going to stop the construction at 5. So hopefully they did that. But we'll find out. What are you going to do today, New York gal? Are you going to do a live? Are you going to be live today at some point? You're going to work on that painting?
Now New York gal says chilly this morning.
It is. It's 61 degrees here. Yesterday morning, we were in the 50s.
New York gal says I am going to get my hair colored today at 11 in Bing.
Ah. Oh, cool. Is that what you were talking about yesterday? I don't think you ever really told us. Like you asked, I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a long time. And we were supposed to guess, and that's when everybody got off on the conversation about about the Brazilian wax. But I don't think you ever told us that yesterday, right? Is that what you were talking about?
New York gal says going red. Now
Going
New York
red.
gal says yes, so that's it, ha ha.
Going red. Cool. Well, you got to put a picture out now that you've disclosed. The plan.
New York gal says he'll do it short. My son is going on a field trip today.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll look for that short. Where are you? Where's his field trip? Where are they going?
Now New York gal says farm museum.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that sounds like fun. Is it a farm where they've got a lot of animals
New York
and
gal
stuff?
says why does she said now before my name? I thought it was Lovey Dovey.
No, she says now before everybody's name. Because if she's reading multiple chats, you hear the now. But sometimes if she hasn't talked for a while, there's a latency thing, and you don't hear the first part of what she says. So it's set up so that it says now, Craig says, or now NY Gal says. Yeah, I didn't change it. If you want me to, I can change her to Lovey. I thought we were.
Gal says oh never heard her say now before.
If it's the first thing she reads, so there's a gap between messages. A lot of times you don't hear it. All right, it's a good sign that our traffic has not gotten backed up yet. Because we're starting to get close to where they were doing the work. See, this is the part of the road they were working on last night. Kind of looks like they're just going to patch it up. Yeah, that section of the
Donna
road.
says morning. Craig saw your short washing trays.
Hey.
Looks like hard work, especially with so many.
Good morning. Yeah, it's not bad. The thing I like about it is it's kind of like it's that type of work where I can be listening to a podcast or music or something, and the time goes by really fast. And of course it's sped up quite a bit. Full disclosure, I don't work quite that fast. I had to speed it up to fit it all in 1 minute. And that's just the trays. What I didn't have time to put in that short was like all the other stuff that people bring back. It needs to be washed. The bowls, the buckets of cream. But yeah. Pretty good amount of traffic out here for 5:30 in the morning. You know, we haven't used the highway for a while. And it's interesting because there's really no traffic on the other route. Like when we go down Racerstown Road, when we go down the business road, there's hardly anybody on it. Now I know where they're all over here. I mean, this traffic is moving at a good speed. But there are a lot more people on the highway than I would expect at 5:30. Sky's pretty. It's just the right amount of clouds to make the sky look nice. Hey, look, there's a subway car up there. You probably don't see it yet. You see in the middle of the highway, do you see the subway car? Yep, they just passed each other. There's one coming up, one going down. So that's the subway that I was riding last week. I had my amazing trip. And for about the first half of the trip, it's above ground like that. And then for once you get About halfway down, it goes underground. Actually, there's a decent number of people on it right now. Kind of surprised. I think it usually goes for this stretch of the highway. I think it usually goes around 70 miles an hour. Now, it wasn't going 70 right there. Don't think I'm not like going 80 miles an hour. Well, maybe close. But it's probably starting to slow down a little bit because the next station is after it goes under this bridge. I think we're going to go above it right now. The next station is like right past this bridge. So it probably is starting to slow down. But yeah, that's the subway I was riding last week. And Baltimore's mass transportation system is a little disconnected. So, like, we have a subway system, but that train that you just saw, it's coming in from the northwest suburbs, and it goes down into the city, and then it heads a little bit east. No. Yes, east. A little bit east in the city, but not far. And that's it. It's one line. So Baltimore has a subway line, period, one line. So it's extremely convenient. It has always been extremely convenient for me because I live, a few miles away from that subway station. But it doesn't service much of the community, really. Then they have something called the light rail, which is 100% above ground. And it's one of those kind of trains where the power line runs above the train. You know, the ones I'm talking about. So it has a thing sitting on top of it that's connected to the cord, and it rides along almost like the streetcars. If you think of streetcars, it kind of it runs a little bit like that. So that comes down from north of the city. But the two of them, the subway and the light rail, never actually directly connect. There are a couple of stations where you could walk from one station to the other, but there's no location where the two actually cross each other. So that's a little disconnected. And then, of course, they've got the buses and all that kind of stuff. But the light rail comes down from the north suburbs, and then it heads over toward the airport. It ends up at BWI Airport. So I think I have in the past, when I had a trip, one time I took the subway to downtown Baltimore where I could walk to the light rail, and then I got on the light rail and went to the airport, and then I took my trip. But it takes a long time. Like, it's not a convenient. They need. Hopefully someday those paths will connect, and they'll build it a little bit more. Lenny's. I can see the sign. The sign is not lit. It is not lit, ladies and gentlemen. Still out. Let's take a moment to pause. Look, there it is. Lenny's the Len. The Len. I wonder if I'll have my check today. You know what? I wasn't going to park here. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's hope the brake guy doesn't show up until we get out of here. All right, go get the rack. I'll be right back after these messages. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? How was your vacation?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, great.
You went to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
The check's on.
Oh, is that back there? All right. Thanks, man. We got the check. We got the... All right, we got a check. And we're going to get... There's not a lot. I don't think we... Maybe 5 trays in the bag. I don't see the glove. The glove is gone. See, they have that, you know, that machine. We haven't seen it for a while, but you know that little machine that sweeps. All right. Cookies. Chocolate top cookies. Somebody's getting it. Good morning.
Oh, you can't get down here.
I beat you again.
Because my ride was late.
You're probably not too. You're not too late.
I know.
Blame it on the ride. Blame it on Uber. I think we got 26 Danish. Then here's the miscellaneous tray. Okay, so we've got 3 donuts, an apple fritter, an apple turnover, 2 croissants, and there's the last 2 Danish. Look at these Look at these trays. Don't they look beautiful? So you never realized all the work. Like I live with these trays all day long. Not really. Like 3 days a week I live with the trays. Only one little cake today. A couple of eclairs. All right. Oh, they put a little smiley face. They write Lenny's on this piece of tape on the tray. Put a little smiley face after the Lenny's name. That's nice. I don't think you did that. Did you win something?
No, I'm just replaying.
Oh, you're checking them.
Yeah, I'm replaying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, you too. See you there.
See you later. Heard a bird. There's a loud bird out here. Where he is. Seriously, I hear a bird, but I don't see it. All right. He's moving. He's on the move. Yeah, look at the trays. Not mine today. I heard a bird, but I don't see him. Up there he is, flying in. He's flying in. All right. Lenny's is done. We're on to what a day. We're going to pass the potentially the deer sanctuary. Be there in a minute. Turn the lights out. I don't think we need them anymore. This is that suspenseful music. Here comes the bird. Bird's flying in from the left. Needed to make another appearance. Now there's one come. They're very active out here. All right, here we go.
Donna says, oh, the sign if lit would say, Deli.
Maybe the birds. Let's go. Birds are like really active today. They're all over the place.
Canal 2225 says, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning.
Donna says, so with only Len lit rest would be anything. Like Len's shoe shop or drugstore.
Could be. That's true. You wouldn't know what it was. You wouldn't know what it was. I gotta get Morgan's name set up so it says Morgan instead of the number.
Donna says, good thing they have windows.
That's true. That's true. Could be a shoe store. Could be a small, like a mini mart. Len's mini mart. I think we have 92 donuts for what it is today. Let's see, we got a misty, foggy. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of deer over there today. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. They're all spread out in there. I don't think you really see them very well. I can do this until a car comes.
Donna says music shop, cart store, endless.
See them all over there. They're just all over the place in there. It's crazy. They're on to me. They're on to me. Look, they're looking. I'm like, what's he doing? And that's just one area of it. There's like, it goes off to the left a little bit. I just think that's amazing. It's my favorite part of the ride. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Perfect timing. The car's just coming down.
L2225 says go frolic with them LMAO.
I should bring my carrots. New York gal suggested that I don't have my carrots.
Donna says not talking to us. Just kidding.
I need to throw them over there. Throw some carrots at them. See, if I bring some carrots, right? I mean, they're there every day. Almost every day I see them. So I think maybe I should start bringing a few carrots. I'll just, at first they're going to be scared. So I'll throw a few carrots over there toward them. And then they'll get to associate the carrots with the van. They'll realize that the van has carrots. And pretty soon, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, they're all going to be lined up along the road as I come through.
Donna says not good to feed wildlife.
Well, but what if you feed them natural stuff? I have a bird feeder at home, although I haven't filled it up for a while. I used to throw some peanuts out for the squirrel. The windshield is kind of like steaming up. Why is that happening? I think that foggy weather.
L2225 says and then when they have babies bring me one, I'm gonna train it to be my pet. Now Donna says no cause they come to expect it.
Yeah, they could be lined up on the road. I could see it now. Waiting for a carrot. Donna, maybe we should take that approach to human babies too. Just let them, and then you wouldn't have to feed them when they grow up.
L2225 says Atlas needs a friend. Donna says that's silly.
I'm not happy with the windshield. I think it's inside though. No, it's not. It's outside. What is going on? It looks dirty to me. Maybe it's the. About this. That stuff is on the outside. Why is the windshield looking like that? I might have to pull over. Let's give it a minute to see if it clears. I would like a baby deer. I mean, they look so fragile when they're little, though. There was one lane in my neighbor's back, well, behind my yard. So the deer was not in my yard, but he was in my neighbor's yard. Right past, I mean, right on the other side of my fence. Was laying there. I mean, it was kind of just hanging out there, laying down. I took a little video of it, but you can't really see it very well because I knew if I went outside it would run away. So I just took the video from my window. I should put that out there. All right, I think I got it clean. I think I'm gonna have to clean the windshield because it's driving me crazy.
L 2225 says someone I know has one. She has a GPS collar and everything. The mother abandoned it.
Oh, seriously? Does it live with her? Or do they track it and it comes back to eat every now and then? Maybe the mother got hit by a car or something, you know? Like it may not, I wonder if the mother got, you know, hit by a car or something like that happened. See, now the window doesn't look quite so bad. Now the window looks okay.
L 2225 says she sleeps in the barn with the calves and then during the day she goes out and forages in their field and comes back.
Oh. That's very cool. I like that. Can they actually like pet her and stuff like that? Hold on. I'm gonna do two things here. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on the window really quick.
L 2225 says yes, she literally acts like a dog. It's the funniest thing.
That's extremely cool. All right. Let's try something quick here. Hold on. It's raining. I'm going wide today. I'm going for a bigger, cleaner area. It's driving me crazy. And I hope John doesn't see this. I always make fun of John for cleaning his windows so much. Okay, one quick job here. So that's squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Oh yeah. This glass right here. Could use some serious. Okay. When that dries up, it's going to be beautiful. It's getting worse. What is wrong? You got to do circles. Circles are the thing. All right. Here we go. Whoa. Jeez, the car was like right next to me.
Morgan says, do you have your defrosters on? Now Morgan says, or
No.
AC.
I had the AC, not today. No. I know, that's what I probably need to put the AC on. Do that. But yeah, that's what I thought it was originally. It's better now. I mean, the other side doesn't look so good. The other side, it is kind of funny. Like, look at the window. You see this, like how, I don't know if you can tell how dirty that is over there. But anyway, we're good though. I should wash the van. Is there a place near the bakery, like one of those kind of car washes where you can pull your car into like a little bay area, and then it has like the hose that you know, like a power wash kind of thing, and then it might have a brush. Is there any place like that?
Morgan says yes, inside of Hampstead.
Inside of Hampstead. So, like, I should go, if I go up 30, maybe I'll do that this morning. All right, if I go, like, instead of taking the bypass, go up 30, somewhere up there. Is it open 24 hours?
Donna says I have to do that cause I am nervous being on a conveyor. Now Morgan says it's after the bypasses but before you get to the train tracks if that makes sense. Now Morgan says I'll try to find it and I'll text it to you.
Okay, I think I know where you're talking. It's on the, like, if you're going north, it's on the left-hand side. I think I know the one you're talking about. I feel like I've seen it. So it's north of the bakery, and then it's on the left-hand side. I think I might do that. Maybe I should live stream it. Live stream my car wash, my van wash. Well, I haven't been on a car wash that has the conveyor belt thing. I know what you're talking about, Donna, where like it grabs your tire and you ride along. I haven't been on one like that, but I've used is where you pull in and then it kind of works
Now
around your
Janet
car.
says it's on 482 right across from the bowling alley.
482. Across from the bowling alley. So you're saying it's, did they move? 482. I don't know where the bowling alley is on 482.
Morgan says I'll sign up to make sure you put in the Hampstead location. Now Janet says no sorry, it's on Route 30 across from the bowling alley.
Okay.
Now Janet says oops.
Okay. All right. So
Now Mama says I am hoping to find a student-run car wash this weekend.
yeah, that's the best. That's the best. When people are kind of like cleaning it by hand. Okay, so it's across from the bowling alley. And the bowling alley is would I go in toward Hampstead? I think I do, right?
Janet says I jumped in mid-conversation and thought you were talking about a car wash.
Yeah, we are. Well, but I'm thinking of the one where you kind of pull into I'm calling it a bay, like a spot, and it has, you pay whatever you pay for 10 minutes, and the hose with the water, sprayer, and some of them have like a brush thing you can kind of go over your car with. Because I think I'm going to need something to scrub the lower section of the doors. This place up here, what's this guy's name? Shiny's car wash? That is. Wow. the heck was all that stuff? That didn't seem good. Did you see all that stuff that was in the road? I don't know what that was. Maybe rocks. Like Bob said that the hose reaches the van. Like you can park behind the bakery and it'll, but I don't know if I want to get into that. That's a project. That's a major project. That's like next level car wash.
Janet says okay then yes. If you leave the bakery and drive towards Reisterstown, the car wash will be on right across from the bowling alley.
Okay. All right, I'm going to try it out. So if I do that, then I might film I want to take some film in the van about how I set up the camera and stuff. I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm assuming they've got like, what do you call it? The vacuum cleaners and all that stuff. Yeah, any place that has that. I should stop at the bakery though first because I have my tripod is in the car. My car. I brought my tripod. Been riding around with it for a couple of days. Never leave home without your tripods. Oh, Janet, so what happened with the tree? Do you think that they did not do a good enough job on the tree trimming that you were talking about yesterday? Oh, wow.
Janet says oh I haven't heard back but all they did was thin it out and I wanted it cut shorter.
I got to get somebody to come do some work on the maple. I have a maple tree in the front yard that, like, the
Janet says I haven't heard back because they wanted to go look at it.
Oh, okay. Like last year, I kind of the tree I have in the front yard. I took care of the branches that were kind of hanging down. I took care of all that last year, but I know a tree service would probably thin it out a little bit too.
Janet says we had an email exchange before I signed the proposal and said I wanted it cut back to 16 feet because it was too high. He said we were both talking about something different.
Huh. It seems like a pretty straightforward request, though. Like, what did he think that was different? Look here, here's- What is that?
New York gal says good morning Morgan, Donna and Janet. Now Janet says he said his proposal was to elevate and cut it back too wide, and I was saying it's too high tall.
Oh, he was going wide. You were going tall. All right, here we go. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. Good. Live earlier. I am kind of surprised they ordered as many donuts as they did because we got a lot of donuts there. Got it? Sorry. Okay, let's get going. Okay. I'm surprised by how much they have on the tray already. Grab these trays. More supplies coming in. We got another truck back here. Oh my God. Did you hear it? It brakes. I don't know what's going on. How you doing? All right. Let's do this. I go. Can you see that? Let's get this in before that guy unloads his truck, you know what I'm saying? Donuts! Glazed. There's the glazed tray. Look at that beautiful tray. Isn't that tray? Look at how clean. You can eat off that tray. If there's any question about it, please see my recently posted short. All right. Got quite the variety on these trays today. Four of each. 4 cinnamon buns, 4 cronuts, and 4. Look at the design. Whoever put that together was being clever. And last but not least, we only have 12. I'm having a thought right now. I'm pretty sure that when I looked at they didn't have a coconut on the list, but maybe they did. They definitely had 12, but I remember looking at the list and thinking, oh, did they get, and then I didn't see it. We're going with it. All right, guys. Have a good day. What happened to Carlos? I didn't see Carlos. Tree. The reason I kind of looked weird about the Danish. Load the truck. The reason I looked kind of weird about that was because I remember looking at the sheet and it was 12 because I kind of make sure all the numbers match up when I'm writing the invoice. And it was 12, which is kind of a light number. I was positive there was not a coconut one, but they got a coconut one. Surprise! We'll see. Wait a minute, what was Donna saying about cool air? Is it cooler up there now? All right. Thought your temperatures were coming down. Coming down. Good morning. Oh, you're opening the windows. That's a good idea. Okay. What a day done. We are headed back to the bakery. I think what I'm going to do, here's my plan. I'm going to drop the trays off. And then maybe I'll just keep the live stream going and we'll go to, I'll just keep live streaming while I go and do the car wash. So if you want to hang out for that, you're welcome to. I think I'm going to do that. And then after that, I'll see if I want to do anything with the filming. I want to get the filming done while that wouldn't be a live stream. That would just be a video. Just hope they have like a scrubby thing. Benjamin Franklin. You know, I need a plumber. And I see Benjamin Franklin riding around. And it's the 250th anniversary of the United States. Benjamin Franklin was a critical figure. I think it's all coming together. I think I'm going to call Benjamin Franklin.
New York gal says those look good.
What looks good? New York gal, I think you might be behind in the chat. If you're looking at some donuts right now.
New York gal says plans for today.
Me? I'm sort of winging it today, but I think I want to do.
New York gal says I think I am going to change my name on here to Lovey Dovey. Now New York gal says wouldn't that be better?
Lovey Dovey. I wonder how I can make it. It's not Dovey though, right? Doesn't she says the last word wrong? If we can figure out, there's got to be a way that if you type that a certain way, it'll sound right. If we figure out how, you know what I mean? I can definitely change it. I like it.
New York gal says yes, donuts and you. New York gal says lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey? Okay. Is that good? When she says it right, let me know, and then when I go in and update it, I'll type it the same way you typed it.
New York gal says lovey-dovey.
Is that good? I like that. I think that sounds pretty good.
New York gal says I mean my YouTube channel.
Oh. Oh, I thought you wanted her to say it. You mean instead of New York gal? Yeah, I like it. Like, I'm always afraid to change too much like that, though, because, like, it can get confusing for people.
New York gal says she says it right with lovey-dovey.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to use that one. I'm going to update it when we get up to this pullover spot. I just worry sometimes if you change your channel name, it takes a while for people to get used to it. Like, I still don't know. I know Just a Cat changed her name to something girl, cat, something. No, maybe Cat's not even in it anymore. Like, now I can't remember her name. I know she changed it, though. I just saw it the other day when. Where did we see her talking?
New York gal says yay. Okay, great.
Where did we see Just a Cat? Was Just a Cat in your live stream the other day? But she's not Just a Cat anymore.
New York gal says, or maybe I can change my handle name and leave channel name the same.
Well, that's true. Because your handle name is the one that shows up in chats and stuff, right?
New York gal says something Sawyer. I recognized her cat picture.
Yeah. So I think it's like the girl Sawyer. The girl Sawyer. It was something like that.
New York gal says yes, sir.
I think you're a little behind, New York gal. Have you refreshed the chat? It's Wednesday. We got a half a tank of gas. I think I'll be all right. I'm not going to get gas today because we've got just under a half. We'll have to get it on Friday, though. It's actually getting cooler. Temperature outside of the van is doing funny. Like it was getting up to like 64, 65 degrees, and then it just went back down to 60. All right, we're going to stop in here for a second. I like this, but that's okay. I just want to make a change to my second. mixed up here. She says it right with, okay, with Lovey, Dovie. Lovey, Dovie. Oh, you had Lovey with Y.
Lovey Dovey says my handle will only take Lovey Adobe 3.
There we go. Okay. I think you're fixed. All right, we got that updated.
Lovey Dovey says yay, she said it.
She's good now. She's good to go. Oh, Dovey.
Lovey Dovey says thank you so much.
And see, that's why, notice how you didn't hear her say now. It's because she, like, sometimes you do hear her say it, but sometimes the first word doesn't get to the speaker. So we're all good. We're all set up now.
Lovey Dovey says sunshine in the morning makes Craig happy.
Sunshine. Yes, yes, it does. It also makes me squint. Squint with a smile.
Donna says so are you taking us to the car wash? Now
Yeah.
Janet says makes me happy too. I love a beautiful morning especially when it's on the cooler side.
Yeah. Yesterday and today are definitely on the cooler side. And yes, I do. Well, I'm going to stop at the bakery, drop off the trays and the check. Because I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the inside of the van yet. Like, depending on what the setup looks like, I might spray the inside. But I want to get I also have my tripods in my car. So I'm going to pick up the tripod, going to drop off the trays, drop off the check, and then we'll head over there and see what's going on at the car wash. Well, then I might even have this. This is actually going to come out. This will be quite handy because if I can get like a little footage of myself at the car wash, that I could then. Yesterday, when I was making the video about washing the trays, I almost used the car wash song. So, like, I bought the car wash song. But then I changed my mind because I didn't like it. I mean, it didn't fit exactly. It wasn't. I like spend way too much time trying to figure out what song to put on my videos. But
Donna says this is good because I have never done that type of car wash.
Very good. Yeah, it'll be. I haven't been to one like that for a long time. There used to be one pretty close to where I live, and they closed it a long, long time ago. But I could probably grab a couple clips out of our car wash experience and then make a short using the car wash song. Voila! All coming together. I didn't waste my $1.29. I think it's $1.29 when I buy a song.
Donna says entertaining and educational. Now Lovey Dovey says good idea.
Yeah, it's all going to come together. This is perfect. It's going to be about 7 o'clock. I think those places are open 24 hours because nobody has to be there. They're usually, well, they used to be coin operated. Now they're probably credit card operated. Yeah, Lovey Dovey, you had quite an impressive coin collection in that box yesterday. You know, they're going to come out with a buy.
Janet says my daughter pays a monthly fee and can take her car through the car wash daily if she wants. Now Donna says I was wondering if using the music worked.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody does it that way, but what I do is I search for a song. So I go into I usually go into YouTube Music. And I'll say, you know, I want a song that's like, I think yesterday I started out with washing dishes. There really wasn't anything related to washing dishes. Then I went down, I just started searching on different words, try to come up with something that would match the theme. And then I find the song that I want. And then but I can't, maybe there's a way to do it, but I haven't really figured out a way to download the songs from YouTube so that you actually own it, like you have the file.
Lovey Dovey says thanks, I used to collect them and get them on auctions on here. Now Lovey Dovey says I was in with the metal detectors. Now Lovey Dovey says and coin communicated many moons ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, so I find the song that I want, then I go to Amazon and find it in the Amazon Music library.
Dovey says community.
And then once I find it, then you can click on something to purchase it. and most of their songs are like $1.29, and that way you own the file. Like you can take the file and do whatever you want with it, and I can put it in the. Once I have the file for the song, it's like an MP. What's it called? MP4? No, that's a video. Is it MP4? Might be MP4. But anyway, then you can do whatever you want with it. You can put the file in the video editing software. You can chop it up and do whatever you want with it. But the trick is you have to keep it under a minute. That's the tricky part.
Janet says, so if you buy the song, then you don't have any copyright concerns with YT.
Well, no, you do though. You can't play the whole song. You can't play the whole song. So to keep your short, I guess there's some exception that if you only play it for a minute or less, it's okay. But I also recently learned that the short has to be less than a minute or under a minute. Even if you only have 10 seconds of a song in your short, the short has to be less than a minute or else it's a violation. So if you had a minute and a half, this is how silly it is. If your short was a minute and a half long, but you had 5 seconds of a song in that video, that would be a violation. What did I do? I had a video recently where I was the one with Raising Cane's grand opening. So I only used the song for about the last 15 seconds. I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds of that video is where I used a copyrighted song. But my entire video had to be less than a minute, which I didn't realize. So then I had to go in and start cutting little pieces out. It was kind of crazy. I was trying to take a second off of this and a second off of that. And then I go in. I don't know if I told this story on here or not, but I still couldn't get it to be less than a minute. It was killing me. So there was one section of that video, if you look at the short on Raising Cane's grand opening, and there's a section in there where it's the lady that's cutting the ribbon. So, first you have some cheerleaders and then the band and then all that stuff. But there's a section in the middle where there's a lady who's cutting the ribbon. She's the manager of the store. And it took her a while to cut it. Because it wasn't getting through the ribbon. I couldn't really make that any shorter, or I didn't want to. So I took that section of the video and I sped it up. So it's maybe 2 times the speed. So that way that section of it became, less time consuming. That's how I finally got it to less than a minute. And even running at 2 times speed, you couldn't even tell because it took her so long to do it. It looked okay because it didn't look like you sped it up. It's all these tricks to trying to make your video less than a minute. Even the thing I made yesterday with the trays, the sections where I'm obviously cleaning the trays much faster. It's obviously fast motion. Originally, I had that 4 times speed, but I still couldn't get my video to be less than a minute. So I had to change the sections that I was trying to speed up. I went from 4 times to 5 times. Like, all these little tricks you have to play to try to make your videos fit that time frame. I mean, it's kind of fun, but it can drive you crazy too. Because I definitely don't clean trays that fast. As a matter of fact, I probably have a reputation of being one of the slowest tray cleaners. But I can't speed it up. Well, I can speed it up on camera, but I don't speed up in life. In real life, I'm not quite that fast.
Donna says, do you need special software to edit?
What I use the free Microsoft software. It's called Clipchamp. Clipchamp, I think is the name of it. And it comes with Microsoft. So I don't really have any fancy editing software. But it's pretty good. I mean, it actually is pretty simple. It's not that hard to edit videos nowadays. I think there's software out there you can pay for that's very, it's got a whole lot of bells and whistles and stuff. But it gets to the point where it's going to take you like a month to learn it. And you could probably do stuff with AI, but I don't do anything with AI. Like even the pictures and stuff. Like I use Adobe Photoshop to make my thumbnails. Because fortunately, and that's not an easy program to learn either, but I've had it for a long time. I've used that for a long time. But it seems like the craze lately is people are using AI for their thumbnails, like kind of real fancy stuff on their. I don't do that. I mean, really, one of the simplest, probably one of the best thumbnails out there is like John, driving daily. He just takes a picture of himself before he goes on the trail. I mean, he just kind of smiles for the camera. Well, I don't even know if he smiles. He kind of looks determined. But he does the picture, and so it's him. It's very recognizable. I always just grab a screenshot out of the trip. So every thumbnail I have for a replay is a picture from that ride somewhere. sometimes if something happened, I think, like, oh, I want to do that. Like if we get gas or we do something like that, I'll grab something from there. Other times it's just like I'll scan through it to see if there's like a good picture somewhere.
Donna says, would you like your channel to grow?
Yes, slowly though. Like, I'm not in a big rush. But yeah, I would. I mean, I definitely would. I wouldn't say. I would never say no. It's kind of nice to get more. To have more subscribers. But yeah, I like having fun with it. But it's kind of cool. Like, I can kind of tell, like I'll put a video out there. I got a few. Actually, one of my ones from Memorial Day. I got a few for that short. Yeah. So I like to think that like somebody's like looked at the channel and said, "Oh yeah, I really want to be. This looks like good stuff," and then they subscribe. So yeah, as it slowly grows, I think that's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to take the trays out and the check, and then what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I want to go get the tripod. So I'll be right back. Maybe I'll turn that off while we do this. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, we got a lot of trays back here. Do I want to do this in one trip? 2 trips? Let's do 2 trips. I'm back. What's going on? Work. I'll look at you. Got flour everywhere.
Yep, cookies.
Oh.
You first.
No, I was just going to say, I'm going to drop this stuff off, but I'm going to take the van and wash it. Take it to the
You need
sprayer thing.
okay. I can give you dollars. You're gonna take it to Hampstead here?
Is that where it is? So is that the place where like you pull it in and it's got like the thing that you spray on it? And
Yeah,
does
you
it
can
have
do it
like a little brush thing too? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can actually walk. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give you money.
so I'm
but
gonna
you
do
have
that.
to get tokens.
Okay.
No, the skunk. Oh, no. You didn't worry about the skunk? Because
Skunk. What about a skunk?
you'll have to get tokens. They have a machine you get tokens.
Okay.
But
Okay.
go ahead and get whatever.
As many as I need. Okay.
Because right at the end where it's like beep, beep, it'll start running out of time. You
Yeah.
can put more
Just
in.
put more in. Right.
But you can always have some in the van. That way we
Oh, anytime we want to go up there? Okay.
She said she woke up the other morning and she had the fan blowing like clear into her house. And then
Got a skunk?
Oh,
no one told me that.
That's nasty. That's a nasty smell.
it is nasty.
Yeah, I see you got a check. Or you lose that at the car wash.
Yeah.
You're washing it down.
No, well, that I got more trays to bring.
Oh,
in, so.
okay. Yeah, I'll wait till you come. I wanted to ask you about America 250. Have you, like the crypto on that? Have you researched any of that?
America 250.
Apparently
No,
there's some sort on Coinbase you can get it. But,
Really?
yeah.
but is it like $1?
I don't know. I was
think
just going to see before because
I-
now they're saying before July 4th when, I've seen a couple reels on it, like, oh, they've done this before. Like, oh, July 4th, a lot of things are going to happen with crypto and all this. And,
Huh.
But they have America 250, which.
No,
Trump
I
is
haven't
putting
seen
out.
that. Right.
So I just wanted to
All
check
right.
your
I got to look at
professional
it.
opinion before I get myself involved in all that.
I have to look at it. I will look at it.
Research it.
I'll check it out.
Did you get any more shares of SpaceX?
No.
I tried yesterday. I was able to get 6. I think I have 6 shares. I think I'm going to try and get another 5. But
It keeps going up.
money.
I was waiting for it to. I'm waiting for it to kind of dip a little bit.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm always in there at the wrong time. Guns a blazing.
Well, because it's got a lot of hype and everything, and the market's going crazy. So I just, yeah, I'm like, I'm not.
Maybe,
I don't
with
know,
the-
but it
when
might
you think
keep
it might-
going.
I don't know. I think it might keep going.
Yeah, I
I
know.
might just get enough now so I have like 10 shares or something like
Yeah.
that. But,
Yeah.
It's bad money.
It's going up like a rocket. All right. This is not investment advice, anybody. Anybody listening to this conversation, this is not financial advice. Okay, so I got that. Oh, what else?
Anything in particular you want me to look at there first? I left off that cake slices yesterday.
No, however you want it. And these are regular bills? Yes. Okay.
Are you congested?
I gotta go switch through.
Oh, I wonder. This morning, I was thinking to myself, it's like very quiet in there. Everybody's just like really just kind of like,
I thought I had like indigestion or something like that. I thought it would like ears.
yeah, went back. Oh, well, that's no good. Hope that feels better. Oh, I must have pressed that button. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, thank you for mentioning. I've been talking. I've been talking. No, I think the last thing I said was that I never use this portion of the road anymore. I mean, these people probably get very little traffic.
Janet says yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I didn't miss my story. So Jackie, who works in the bakery, Jackie had must have been not last night, but the night before. She had her window open, and overnight she had the window open and she had a fan blowing in, and to get the air, and she said a skunk must have squirted or whatever they do. All right, where am I? Am I passing it? Somewhere down here on the right. Oh, that was it right there. I missed it. Of course I did. Look, there's a shoe in the road. Anyway, so she had a skunk that must have squirted right outside her window, and so that all night the fan was blowing the stinky skunk air into her house. And yeah, that's not a good thing. You don't really want that to happen. All right, here we go. 24 hours. Hampstead Car Wash, ladies and gentlemen. Entrance is in the rear. So you go in the rear and you come around. I'll probably have to take the Starlink out and put it. Which one should we go in? Anybody have a preference? We're going to go in number 6. All right, we got to get set up here. Fortunately, nobody's waiting. So first, we're going to take the Starlink. See if we get a signal from that. Gotta get you guys set up first. You still on? Everything good? See the Starlink. I don't know if it's in the right spot for signals. We probably don't even need one. We probably could use the I'm gonna take your phone. It's gonna go in here. Speaker, I'm gonna put it on me. We got this situation under control. All right. The brush. Here we go. All right. Can't get this wet. Are we still? You still see okay? Let's see if I have a Starlink connection. Watch somebody drive over the. Supposedly, if you're worried about the Starlink sitting out there in the road, it says I have a connection. Supposedly, you can ride over that thing and it won't even hurt the Starlink. Paid extra money for that. All right. Let's work on this now. So I need that to be. It'll take me a second to just get this set up right. Should work. Yeah, I'm gonna hook you onto this thing. Okay, everybody hold on for a second. We're gonna turn this thing on. It's gonna flip around a little bit, so just be ready. There we go. Okay, fix that in a second. Now we're going to stick you on the bottom of this. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Someday this stuff would come in handy. Okay. Down, down, down. There we go. Look at that. Oh man, this is exciting. Okay. I don't have, because I'm live streaming, so I don't have the ability to have it track me. You know what I mean? So you don't like it would move as I walk around. So I don't know if you're going to see everything I'm doing here. Oh, you know what? I actually have to move that. I think you're in the wrong spot. Hang on, I just realized something. We're not. We're upside down. I need it to be like that. We got that wrong. There we go. Come on, turn on. There we go. Sorry. There we go. It's getting there. That's the right way. I know it looked all right the last time, but this is better. Okay. Looking at the car wash. Let me see something. You say that. Me, my friend. Okay, you look a little smushy there, right? 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 I gotta turn this off. I gotta turn this off. Why is the car looking? Why is the car looking? Doesn't it look a little? Why is the car looking? Doesn't it look a little? I'm tired of hearing myself here. Doesn't it look a little? I'm tired of hearing myself here. All right, I'm just gonna do this. All right, I'm just gonna do this. All right, I'm just gonna do this. Stop this. Okay, that's off. Sorry about that. I just had to check it. All right. I think we're working all right, so I'm going to just start doing my thing here. Where do I get my coins?
Kendra says, good morning, smiley face.
Hey, Kendra, good morning. Hang on, I might get out of the, I gotta go get my coins. Five tokens, $5. All right, Kendra, I don't know if I'm back yet, if you can hear me. We're doing the car wash thing. There we go. Okay. I guess that's good. It's not very bright in there, but what are you going to do? I wonder if this is too close. I don't want you guys to get wet. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay. Let's get it started. So I got a brush over here. I haven't been here before. We got the brush. We'll be using that. Get the little skanky stuff off the bottom. Let's get it wet first. Let's get it wet. Let's just go for it. Here we go. Rinse, tire, engine cleaning, bug buster. Let's try bug buster. Pre-soak, wash, foaming brush, rinse. What is one? Is that like one token? Two. Why isn't it starting up anything? Three to start. Oh. There we go. Started now.
Kendra says, haha.
It's starting to leak this way. Are you serious? This doesn't look pre-soak. What the hell is pre-soak? This is bullshit. Oh, we got bird doo-doo there. Bird doo-doo. I don't know about this pre-soak. This pre-soak is like link. Crappy crap. All right, so it took 3 tokens just to get started. Just right there. This is the trouble spot right here. You could be in here, actually. You don't have to be all the way out there. I'm going to have to grab you when I make change. Smells good. I'm not too worried about the tires. out the roof. Smells really good, actually. Oh, you know what? I do see some grunge, just kind of like it's turning the dirt into grunge. So this is good. You can. I'm hoping when this thing powers up. All right, we're soaking this thing down. We are getting totally soaked.
Kendra says, man, I haven't been to a car wash like that in years.
I know, me either. As you can tell, I'm not looking like a pro at this, I realize. All right, here we go. We're going to switch to wash. Oh, yeah. Now it's powerful. Look at the power. Woo! Hold on. Yeah, we're on that. We're going to have to get more tokens. Because we got to change this up. You know what I mean? You got to. Let's zoom in a little bit on it. Let's try to get a couple of different angles on this. What? Are you serious? We're going to have to get more tokens. We got to scrub that. Look. I'm spraying you right now, Janet. I'm spraying your picture.
On the side and power wash them. It works beautifully.
All right, we got it. Okay, hang on a second, guys. First, I got to get more tokens. We got to get
Janet
on.
says, make sure I look good.
Scrub you down. Then we're going to load it up, and then we're just going to go through. Okay, so I got this down now. So we're going to finish this wash in a second here. Hold on. I don't think you can hear me the whole way when I go to get these two. You know what? I'm just going to I'm going to get a whole bunch of tokens. We got a video to make. You know what I mean? I can't be concerned. I feel like I just won a jackpot. Can you hear me? If you can hear that, you're gonna think you just tuned in and I was at a casino playing the slots. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, let's get this back. Let's crank it up. Here we go. We're good now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop it. Holy moly. Hold on. Oh, we got tons of time. We're going to have tons of time now. Okay, here we go. Wash. We're going around the whole thing as a wash. I'm not going to do a whole lot on the roof because nobody can see the roof unless they're like 6 foot. Saying 6'2". All right, so now we've gone to the foaming brush. Let me show you guys what we're doing. Take you off of here for a second. Come here. Come on. There we go. So here is the way this works, right? So what we've got is, that's our time. Our timer. Why that just happened? You guys still there? So we did the pre-soak, we did the wash. I'm going to do the brush, and then we're going to rinse. I'm not doing wax. We're not doing wax. And here's, so far this is what it looks like. It's just wet right now. There's Janet right there. But this is the area I got to do the brush. We got to do something with the brush right there. See, there's marks on here. Definitely, I need to brush over pretty much all of it. But especially down at the bottom. Okay, and there's the brush. It's foaming. Look at the foam. Oh my God. All right. We're wasting foam, guys. I got to get going. Here, hold on. We've got foam. Why is it doing? Come here. No, not up. I need down. Okay. There we go. Holy moly, we're foaming like I shouldn't have done the foaming brush until I was ready. There we go. It's not a super rough brush. It's a little on the soft side, if you know what I'm saying. I need one of those little spongy things. I mean, it's sort of coming off. But that's pretty intense. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. First of all, lesson number 1 is don't use the foaming brush until you're ready to use the foaming brush. Hold on. Bring you guys over here. See that area below? It's very hard to scrub it. Foaming brush. Did Amari go over this? But this brush is pretty soft. I mean, very soft. So I'm not overly impressed by its ability to scrub. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's looking kind of purple. I mean, not because of the logo either. This puppy be shining when I do my video. You know what I'm saying? All right, I already went over this once. But my main area of concern, excuse my back, it's right down in here. It just doesn't mind. You need some serious scrubbing action down here. This will do for now, but this is not going to be. That's not going to be done. That's not. All right, so let's do one side at a time. So this side, I'm going to rinse. How far away are you guys thinking? Let me sure you're not going to get wet. Because next, we're rinsing. Rinse. See how it doesn't really get the bugs off?
Nothing that says Windshield.
I'm gonna put more money in that thing already. All right. Let me put more in here. Nobody tell Jennifer how much money I spent on this car wash. Foaming brush. This foaming brush thing, though. It's insane. All right, let's do the back. Should bring you back here. Oh, yeah.
Janet says, haha, it would have been cheaper to do the drive-through car wash.
It definitely would have been cheaper, but you know what? The drive-through thing wouldn't have done this at all. I mean, it would come out looking pretty skanky. It definitely would have been cheaper, though, yeah. It would have been probably cheaper to go to one of those little spas and pay somebody to do it. But then I wouldn't have a video. All right. Okay, let's go around here. I'll bring you back here in a second. Here we go. I got to do this quick, though, because the foam just keeps pouring out of that thing. It's crazy. Here we go. Let's come around this way. Here, you are going to get some spray if I stop. There we go. I mean, look at it. It's nutty. Okay. It's so soft. You could take a shower with this, but this wouldn't even. I think my washcloth is rougher on my body than this thing is. Like, I wouldn't even feel clean if I took a shower with this brush. And that's not because it's been used to wash a car. All right. They need a slightly. I got soap in my face. All right. All right, I'm going down this side, and then we're done with the brushing. Okay, see? And I'm not even focusing on the wheels, you know what I mean? Like, that's another whole thing. But how could you wouldn't have time to do that. Jenny, you're covered with soap right now. Do you feel clean? Do you feel violated? Bet you never knew you were going to be doing a shower show. Like OnlyFans. Oh, this is crazy. It seems like there's more soap than needs to be poured into this thing. Do you all agree? It's not bad looking. It's just that area, definitely the area underneath the lower part of the door and stuff needs.
Kendra says, ha ha ha.
All right. All right. Slapping that. Oh, speaking of slapping. Not going there. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I mean, it's sort of helping. It looks better than it did, but this would drive me crazy if I was. Okay, we gotta rinse. We gotta rinse.
Kendra says, ha ha.
All right. We don't want to dry it. We don't want to dry it. You can't dry it until it's rinsed. I wanted to do some stuff in the inside too, but all right, rinse. Oh man, we're running out of time already. What the heck? I'm trying not to. The wind is blowing this direction. It's gonna beep in a second. That's pretty good. Look in there. See that right there? I think it's going to stop in a minute. There we go. All right, let me get a few more tokens. We're almost done. I gotta rinse the rest of this side. But look, see, you can see where I didn't brush properly, right? Like, look, in the corner area there. Hold on. I got this thing on the gimbal, so I can't really. You see it? Like, in that little corner area, it's kind of like not right. I gotta get that done. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta get a few more tokens. I feel like I'm addicted to tokens now. I like fingers. Okay, I'm back. All right, so here's the plan. I'm gonna do the brush for one more second back there to get those corners. Because I don't like this right here. Yeah, that can come off. Okay. And then we're gonna rinse. And then we're gonna be done. Then, well, I could show back here. No. No. Okay. Right. Here comes the brush. One more time. That actually does look pretty good. See, I'd like to wash it inside too. Okay. One more second over here. Since I got the extra money, might as well use it. All right. That's good. All right, rinse. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about, right there. View, slightly different view. Come over here in the corner. Woo! 30 cents. Don't miss. All right. One more quick thing on the front. I think we're almost done. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done. I'll show you. We'll pull over there. I got to do the vacuum thing. Sun there. It's very sunny. I just want to get this last little section. We got enough time for a quick.
Kendra says, looking good.
This is the area right here. There's nothing more I can do about that. These bugs have embedded themselves into the paint. Taking it down to the 1 minute mark. And then we're going to rinse. When we hear the 1 minute warning, we're going to rinse. That just won't come off. It's not going to go. Oh, 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. I feel like I'm on a game show. Rinse. This is it. A little better. There's 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Kendra says lol.
That's it. All right. I'm going to head over to one of the vacuum cleaners. Let's walk over there.
Kendra says nice work, Craig.
I just want to vacuum. Look, there's the Starlink. See it? Oops. Let's go to this vacuum. I don't want to shampoo and vacuum. I just want a straight up vacuum. Although the shampoo and vacuum might not be a bad idea. No, it's just straight up vacuum. $2 to use. I got to get more tips. All right, I'm going to come over here. Park right here. Oh, look, there's another van that looks just like mine. You see it? In that bay that's next to me? All right, I'm going to go get the van. I'll pick up the Starlink on the way over. Okay, so it turned out all right, I think. Whoops. See the difficult section. Hold on. Take you off of this driveway. Come here. There we go. Yeah, so this is the area that I find the most difficult. See the bugs that are in there? That's the hard spot. That's what I think we need a better scrubber. All right, so now I'm just going to vacuum a little bit. Oops. Oops. Oh, God. I think it's pretty good. It looks better than it did, for sure. This actually turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That looked a lot better after my second swipe. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why that won't come off. Okay. Let's see. What are you doing? Trying to get this thing on the start. There we go. All right, let me just see what I can do with this vacuum cleaner. There's so much, a lot of crumbs back here inside, you know? Let's see what happens. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Super loud. I think we need to do scrubber back there. This is going to be a job for another day, you know what I'm saying?
Janet says I will say the damn desert cleaner.
Yeah, we got to take, it's going to take a, like, I know how to handle a long tube like this, you know what I'm saying? feel like I'm wrestling an anaconda. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Kendra says, haha, there you go again. Your humor is very much like mine and my husband's law.
I don't know what you're talking about, Panther. This is working pretty good. Oh my God, it's just okay. I think I'm done. The back of the van, like where we keep all the donuts and stuff, that's gonna have to be scrubbed out sometime. That's a job for another day. Okay. All right, everybody. All right, I think you can see me. So, it's clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film when I get back there, or I'm going to find a spot where I can pull over and film like how I set up the Starlink, the camera and stuff like that, like just so that people can kind of see, all right, I ride with them every day, but what does this really look like? So I just want to show that real quick. I'm going to put that video, or at least film it, so I have it and I can put that together. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody watching. And I'll probably will take little clips of that in the car wash and make a little short because I want to use my car wash song. Otherwise, it's a great day. So I hope everybody has a great day. Be good, be productive. And yeah, I'm gonna sign out now. See you tomorrow. Not
Kendra
tomorrow.
says that'll be cool.
No, I'm out.
Now Kendra says bye yay.
Bye yay. All right, I'll actually I will be back online Friday morning at 5:15. Tomorrow's the day that I don't drive, so. All right, see you all later. Have a great day. Bye.